Hey John, I love you and I miss you, son. Think about you every day. Alright, hey folks, this is Dave here with another review. Up today is the Mechanic Studio MSO3 Heikew. Heikew. And it's basically their version of a classic style pipes. And in case you saw my engineer video, it's the same exact box. Okay, I ordered this thing from AliExpress. If you notice some damage to the packaging there, well, it's because I got it from AliExpress, and they don't really protect their stuff very well. But you do get your stuff, so there you go. I ended up getting them for $16.99 shipped, which is a dang good price considering they're $24.99 to start with, and that does not include shipping in the United States. So for $16.99, it was worth it, even though it took a month to get here. But hey, even BBTS is now taking up to 2 weeks to get their stuff because they're using FedEx Dumpo. So hey, why the heck not, right? What's an extra 2 weeks? But here he is. He came in the package, and they have a little orange or blue box with a check mark where that way you can tell which one's which. And same box as huffer. Okay. Same instructions as huffer and same clamshell as huffer. So they were really into cost effectiveness here. He does come with 2 little bags of weapons or interchangeable parts for his diachrome mech there, and the parts to make him look more like pipes, and more interchangeable parts for his mech. And same clamshell as huffer. So yeah, so they went all out. Let's pull these guys out. The first thing I want to say here is that these colors are awesome. These colors looked really, really nice. Nice blue. I really love this blue here. Okay. There's a gun, but it doesn't fit pipes. It's for his mech. All the weapons basically are for this little mech that comes with pipes. Yeah. So, and then we go ahead and put the weapons onto pipes to make them look more pipes-ish. There we go. And there's that tab there, and it goes into that little T-shaped slot there. So, and you can also put these larger weapons into the hands like so. So there you go. And that looks okay. That looks workable. Right. Now, as for his mech, it's the same one that pretty much came with huffer. Just in different color: blue, silver, gray, red. Oh man, that red is just gorgeous. It's like a metallic red. And it spins all the way around the arms, up and down. And it does have articulation on that elbow joint there. And legs are in a ball joint. You can spin them back and forth. And does bend at the knee and at the ankle. And like huffers, you can open up this thing which looks like a climbing ramp. And you open this up, and that's where the pilot goes. One thing I did notice on this one, and I don't know if the huffer one is the same, but I just didn't pay too much attention to it. But this one can go up and down. I guess it's to make it so that the pilot could climb onto the mech. So that's a pretty good thing they put there, because it makes it look more realistic. I mean, because the pilot ain't supposed to jump from the ground up to here, but who knows. But it looks good. And I really like the colors in this one a lot more than the one that came with Huffer. This one looks really, really good. And he does come with interchangeable pieces. And if you're wondering where they actually go, boom, boom, onto this little mech here. When I first saw this, I was like, oh wow, they're giving us a second mech, but actually these come off, right? And they become shoes for this guy. And it has a peg there that goes into that peg hole there. Get it to go. Let's see. Show the shoe in there. There we go. And they become like little shoes there. There's that. And then this piece back here untabs. And untabs. And that kind of becomes like a little weapon of sorts. And then this becomes a backpack for the mech. And that goes like so. And he has weapons, which of course you can get these things and put these here and so forth. And you can interswap and intermix and do whatever you need to do to get that mech to work for you. So that's pretty dang cool. I like that. So there's that. So they do give you some playability with this mech, which is a good thing. So there is that. And now on to pipes. And here he is. And they give you the real that aspect of pipes I had from the action figure. The white arms, I'm not too sure. I mean, I understand that's from the show. But then also the show had a white panel behind his head, which I never liked. And, I love pipes, but recently these companies have just been so lazy with them. I mean, they're basically making Huffer blue and swapping a few pieces to make him look like pipes. And I think that subtracts from the character that makes pipes pipes. Yes, he was basically a redo of Huffer, but he had his own look with G1. I mean, the back of his head was the back panel of the cab here, and they just don't do that anymore. They just make it a straight blue repaint, with the few color changes, and it just makes no sense to me. I really wish somebody would do the effort to make them look like pipes. This just looks basically like a updated blue Huffer. So I don't know. I will still buy every pipes figure they put out. It's just me, but I just wish someone would treat him properly instead of making him just a blue repaint of Huffer. I mean, I don't know, maybe like a panel or something. It just irks me. Just irks me. But here's Huffer, pipes. See, I almost called him Huffer too. But here's pipes, white, silver pieces, red visor. Looks really good. And this guy is the size of basically the new style of classics mini-bots. If I could get out back to stand fool. So, I mean, he works really good, and he has the similar type of articulation where ball jointed elbows, ball jointed shoulders, little articulation on the head. ball jointed hips, upper waist swivel, and the bend. It's the basic articulation of these guys. So I'm 100% sure, or at least I believe, that that's what they were made for. They're not masterpiece figures. In case someone is wondering, there's Bumblebee, so he would be too small to begin with, right? But he does work well with G1 also. I mean, you really want to go there. I mean, he is a truck, so and they put him with. It works well. It works really well. Oh, I mean, if that's what you want to put them on your shelf, go ahead. I mean, you can put them with your masterpiece. It is your figure. Articulation wise, like I said, similar to the classics style, Chuck style figures. Head is on a swivel. Okay. Arms do go all the way around. It is kind of hindered by this wheel on the back of the cab here. Right. Elbow is on a ball joint. There's no articulation in the hand, so no swivel in the hand. Would have been nice if they did. No articulation in the waist. Don't know why they didn't. They could have done it, but they didn't. That goes forward, and of course that cover has a little panel which can move forward to give you a little bit more space. You can see the panel there, and it goes back, and it has upper knee swivel here. Upper knee swivel and a bend there. So he has your basic articulation of a figure this size, so it's pretty cool. He looks good. I mean, he really does. I mean, take a look at that face. That's a beautiful face. It's toy style, because that's another thing I don't get. You want to base this guy. They want to base this guy off the TV show, but then you give me this face and no option to change it. That face is the toy face. In the TV show, I believe he had a mouth, but I don't know. I mean, make up your mind, people. That's all I gotta say. But transformation is pretty easy. Right. There is two ways of this back panel to be put on. Okay, do you see those two tabs? They actually slide back down during transformation, but you want to leave them like that first, because you want the space to move these arms around, because you're going to need it. Take out the arms. You start transformation, you get the arms, you put them a little bit out. You put it back, and you see how it gives you more or less more space by having that thing out. See how there's space between the back panel and his head? That means it's up, which it's supposed to be. But leave it in that position, turn it around, and boom. Pretty much prepare the arms. This panel too. Boom. Boom. And you prepare the arms. Alright. Now at this point, if you want, get the arms out. Get the arms out. These two open up. And what they do, they kind of lock that back piece into place there. Open them up. And again, these two tabs here will go into those two slots. And you push down. There you go. And you can tell because the head has lost that clearance. Get this. You put it in here. And you kind of wiggle these wheels until you get it in the right position. And then they just snap into place like so. Now, this one has clearly visible hand syndrome. So, unlike Huffer, it's not really hidden very well. And there you go. So, yeah, well, these, I understand these are supposed to look like that, but it just looks odd. As for the legs, you open them up. You put this panel in. You put this panel in. you close it, tab it together, you flip it around, and the back of the legs, these little tabs here, will go into these little slots here. So 1, 2, and there's pipes. I mean, you can take this off to make it look cleaner, I guess, because that does look odd. I think they would have made it so that they would have a slot on the inside of the arm, but it could have turned it out. But there you go. But there's pipes. Really nice truck. Really, really nice. I really like the colors. Looks good. Rolls really well. Here he is against a G1 figure, which actually looks good because this vehicle would be smaller than this truck, I'm just saying. And here he is against Mirage. Doesn't look as matching as it should, but hey, it still looks pretty dang good to me. Alright, don't have a, let's see if I can transform this truck real quick. And here he is against a Generations figure, which looks pretty good, actually. That looks really good. So he is with Swerve, I believe that's his name. So he's basically a Chug figure. And he looks good. And one last comparison. Sorry folks, here he is with Huffer. So they both look really good. I am glad I got him for $16.99 because I don't know, man. I don't know what I'd be. I don't think I would be too happy if I had to pay $25, then under $6-7 for shipping. So I'm kind of glad I went a little bit cheaper on that route. I was gonna get him no matter what because I am a huge Huffer fan. Every Huffer figure I see, I try to get. I did lose my collection June of last year, so I lost all my Huffer figures. So I've basically been rebuilding my Huffer collection. So this guy really looks good. He reminds me a lot of the iGear version. So I really love the iGear version. I'm eventually gonna have to find both of them again. But I would buy these figures again. I would buy them easily. I would buy them repaints. I would buy the Diaclone versions. I would buy the Mexican style colored versions. I would buy any version of Huffer pipes. So this to me, I mean, if you give me a puffer of this dude, I will take him in a heartbeat. I mean, heartbeat. I'm surprised third-party companies don't do that. Hint, hint. But I recommend getting him at AliExpress. Use the $4 off coupon. Get him cheap. Because it would be worth it. It would be a good addition to anyone's collection. I usually put an Amazon link. But they don't have these on Amazon. So AliExpress will probably be the only way that you could get them cheaply. I mean, you can go to other third-party vendors. But again, $24.99 plus shipping. No matter where you're at. So there is that. But I really like these guys. They're to me, they're awesome. And I can't wait to hopefully buy more if they do more repaints and recolors of the guys. But that's about it on these folks on pipes here. It looks really good. He really would fit your collection. And thank you for watching, John. I love you and miss you, son, every day. Have a good afternoon, weekend, evening. And as always, God bless, folks. Take care of each other.